Man is back.
Oh, okay, Jay, boys, try it again. Oh my gosh, the ring got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have delivered.
This is your boy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash the True Inferno. But yet, this is a Overwatch gameplay. So this is Overwatch commentary right here. Yes, and as we all know, and as you all know rather, E3 is next week. So you know what time it is. It's time for me to start covering E3. Now, some news already broke out, but I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm gonna give y'all my 10 questions and answers regarding this year's E3. Now, before I get on to that, next week's schedule will be different. So for those of you who follow me for over the years, you should know how this go. But for those of you who just follow me for the first time, not sure, don't remember, here how it goes. So basically next Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it will be episodes, you know, Sunday Mirror videos right there, basically NBA 2K videos. Wednesday, however, will be a special J Marks episode. So yeah, expect some MLB The Show 16 on Wednesday. Thursday will still be throwback tunes. Friday will be nothing more than likely. But then Saturday, next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday will be the big day. It will be another Overwatch game. Well, not gameplay, but gameplays. As I will break down E3. And normally that'll take about 6, 7, or 8 videos to do. So next week, Saturday, will be the big day. And then, of course, the following week, we will return to our normally scheduled programming. You know, the 2K videos, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Uncharted, Overwatch, or Black Ops 3 on Wednesday. Throwback tunes on Thursday. And the J Show, a.k.a. MLB The Show 16 on Saturday. So, yeah, that's the schedule for next week and the week after. So, let's get on with today's topic with my questions and answers regarding this year's E3. Now, in the description box are 2 links. The first link will take you to the list of games confirmed and the list of games that will likely show up at this year's E3. And then the other list is a list of games that will not show up at this year's E3. So with that said, let me get on with my questions. And before I do that, as also, I did an article and it's up on 2 different sites. So I'm going based off the article. Now, the information I share with you here will be slightly different since I received some new info from the point I posted this article. So anywho, now let's get to the question. The first question is, of all the games that's confirmed so far, which game or games will be the biggest? My answer, Legend of Zelda for the Wii U will be the biggest. We didn't get anything regarding that game last year after it was announced 2 years ago. With the Enix rumored to be released next spring, more news on this game will be huge. Next on the list is Mass Effect. The new Mass Effect, let's go with that. This will be big because even though I'm not a Mass Effect fan, I don't like it, but I don't dislike it. I just don't play it. But yeah, at the same time, I do realize how big this game is. At the same time, this is EA we're talking about here. They messed up Star Wars Battlefront, and it appears that they got Mirror Edge Catalyst right, aside from the fact it was pushed back. However, it did come out the day I am recording this video, so it came out today. Now, the question is, can EA get the new Mass Effect right? We have to wait and see. Question 2. Which game or games that are not confirmed will shock the world? Kingdom Hearts 3 with a release date. I've been saying that for years, but I believe this year is the year, and here's why. With Final Fantasy 15 basically done and coming out in 3 months, now Square Enix can solely focus on Kingdom Hearts 3. Sticking with Kingdom Hearts, 2.8 release date will work here as well. Elder Scrolls 6 is another one. I haven't heard much from that series for a year now, so now would be the time. Finally, Metroid for the Wii U or NX. Question 3. With the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare official trailer so close to getting 3 million dislikes, will anyone else take the crown of top multiplayer shooter? Let's do a recall. We got the current games that are out now. Battleborn, Overwatch, Star Wars Battlefront, Rainbow Six Siege, and Uncharted 4. And I'm not counting Black Ops 3 because that's basically aligned with Infinite Warfare. Now let's add those 5 games with what are coming out later on in the year. Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and possibly Destiny 2. Now, The new Call of Duty Infinite Warfare still have a shot to keep the title within the Call of Duty franchise. However, they must reveal multiplayer info, trailer and or gameplay in a beta. Furthermore, not only must the beta be good, but the final product must be the same as the beta if it is good. Otherwise, it would come down to Overwatch, Ghost Recon, and maybe Titanfall 2. Question 4. What will Sony do? For starters, I've been hearing rumors of a PlayStation 4.5 or 4K or whatever it's called that may make an appearance. Also, more info on the PlayStation VR with a lineup of games for VR. Also, The Last Guardian, No Man's Sky, now that it's pushed back, Horizon Zero Dawn, Detroit Become Human, Street Fighter V content, and a new Gran Turismo game, and maybe a new God of War. Throw in Last of Us 2, Rise of the Tomb Raider finally, and maybe Knack 2? And how about Tekken 7? Plus, it depends if Square Enix will have their own conference again or not. Now regarding that, I hear that they're going to do a Square Enix Presents. I just don't know what day nor what time. But either way, still expect some Square Enix stuff to appear during Sony's press conference. Question 5. How about Microsoft and Nintendo? With Microsoft, Halo Wars 2, more additions to Halo 5, meaning no Halo 6, Gears of War 4, another Forza game, and Crackdown 3 with a release date. Plus their VR info regarding the HoloLens X games in support of the Oculus Rift. Also, there are rumors that they're going to come out with 2 different Xbox One systems or something along those lines. Throw in more backwards compatible games, Phantom Dust, and possibly Scalebound. Also think Rockstar will make their appearance here with a new Red Dead Redemption. As for Nintendo, they will not do a digital event, nor will they be there. However, their presence will be known for 2 days straight, Tuesday and Wednesday, as we'll get more info on Zelda. Also more amiibos, oh gosh, gameplay for Pokemon Sun and Moon, the Pokemon Go, Paper Mario maybe, a new Monster Hunter, Dragon Quest, and another Animal Crossing again, oh gosh. Finally, how about a new Metroid for the Wii U and or NX? Speaking of which, notice how I didn't say anything about the NX. Because according to the rumors that I've been hearing, NX is not going to show up at this year's E3. And finally, a new Punch-Out? Question 6. What to expect from Square Enix and Bethesda? Hope I said that name right. Assuming that Square Enix, well, obviously, either way, like I said, they're going to be making their presence felt during Sony's press conference and have that Square Enix present thing. But either way, they're going to show more Final Fantasy 15 info, game, film, and anime series. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and they had like a own pre-E3 press conference, I believe this week, Wednesday actually, the day when I released this video. Rise of the Tomb Raider for the PS4, Hitman on a actual disc, and Theft. Also throw in World of Final Fantasy, which does now have a release date, as it was released earlier today. The day when I was recording this video is October 25th, by the way. More info on Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, and Kingdom Hearts 3, with the last 2 having release dates. As for Bethesda, they will have a conference, and we'll finally get Dishonored 2, Prey 2, follow-ups to either Wolfenstein or The Evil Within, plus some DLC for Fallout 4 and or Doom. Finally, Elder Scrolls 6. Question 7. With EA not a part of E3 but doing their own thing, what to expect from them? What to expect from Ubisoft? With EA, Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, the new Mass Effect, Mirror Edge Catalyst, even though it just came out, and maybe a new Star Wars game. Plus some more content for Star Wars Battlefront, and some EA Sports games, you know, Madden, FIFA, Golf, NHL. Actually, they did a reveal for FIFA and NHL the past 2 days, actually. But no NBA Live, which is coming out March. As for Ubisoft, we'll get that Ghost Recon, For Honor, and Watch Dogs 2. Yes, maybe Just Dance 2017, content for The Division, South Park Fracture, but Whole rather, and another new IP that they made comments on recently. Also, no Assassin's Creed, the game. Obviously, going to hear something about that movie that's coming out this year. I still don't know if I want to see that or not. Question 8. What game or games will make me puke and start a riot if announced? You guys should know the drill. anything Walking Dead related in the lack of fighting games. This time around, I'm going in more 3DS games that no one cares about and less cool Wii U games. Question 9. Which video game company outside of those that make systems will have the best showing? Easy. Square Enix. Now this would be a blowout if Square Enix show Final Fantasy VII Remake, Hitman on the disc, and release dates for Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and 3. Without those, then Square Enix will barely win. Plus, it will also depend on what Ubisoft do regarding Watch Dogs 2 and this new game they're talking about, making Ubisoft dark horse. EA and Bethesda are bigger dark horses as well. Question 10. Can Sony defend the title of having the best show from Microsoft and Nintendo? Yes. If they show Square Enix games in a conference, then it's a lock. Also, if Last Guardian and Horizon get release date where Horizon, I already know, they're coming out February of next year, February 27th to be exact, then it's pretty much over. Nintendo have a shot with a Zelda release date and a Metroid game on a console, but overall, Sony will get it again. So yeah, those are my 10 questions and answers. Now, next week again, it'll be E3 week, but the week after, I will give you my reactions to my 10 questions and answers to see if E3 address the 10 questions that I have and if their if what they show matches the answers that I just gave you now. So with that said, man, y'all know who this is. This is the new Jay Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and see y'all next time. Yeah. Oh, but the one that did it for me, Zeo. Zeo had the best Zords ever, dog. Oh my gosh, the Zords was crazy lit. And then they had the Gold Ranger. Now, really, the Gold Ranger was some dude from another planet who had to give up his power, otherwise he'd be lost forever. So who did he give up his powers to? Jason, the original Red Ranger. They brought him back. I'm like, yo, it's really lit. Unfortunately, Billy couldn't be the Blue Ranger because little did I know at the time